Hello, this is Aaron from AaronOnAutos.com, and today we are in a 2015 Chevrolet Equinox. This is another shaky cam interior review. I'm going to show you the interior of this. It has its high points and low points depending on what it is exactly you want out of a small crossover. Uh, One of the high points is the multi-tone colors. These are great colors, and the awesome cloth seating. This is one of the few vehicles where I would say the cloth is probably better than the leather or leatherette that they offer. And the red stitching, notice that. It's just a nice interior that's not over the top, not understated. It's just well done. We haven't been in one of these before with the shaky cam, so we'll do the full suite. You see here your usual door, and here's your window and mirror settings. There's nothing over here to play with except for the dimmer switch, so it's pretty clean and empty right here. Looking at the steering wheel, you see you have your steering mounted controls on this model. So you have your cruise control here, and then over here you have some infotainment. Most of this interacts with my link up there, or your phone, depending on what you're doing. Over here your lighting, over here your wipers, and the thing on the end right here runs the rear wiper. Instrument cluster. You see, the bezels are going to look goofy because of the angle of the camera here, but when you're sitting in your chair looking at them, they're fine. They're actually really good. I like the bezels because they're not too deep, but they're not too shallow, so you get just enough. So over here you have your tachometer. Over here you have your speedometer, engine heat, fuel, and this is the changing display. So on this model, you have your well, you just have different options for this little driver information system. There aren't too many things that it shows. It's pretty simple, but it is kind of nice. You can switch a few things, like you can change this to show your MPG, things like that. So not a bad setup. It feels good when you're sitting in it. Just because everything is so laid out and quick and simple, you don't have any confusion at all. Over here is your infotainment. This comes with my link system here, and then some vents, and very, very easy to use, almost old school climate control. This doesn't have dual or automatic climate settings or anything, so it's just pretty straightforward. Fans here, temperature there, where you want it to blow. Over here is your stereo controls. Actually, you get used to using these. I've been reaching over. I use the phone on the steering wheel, but over here you have just quick controls, so you can quickly just jump around, tune the station. Pretty nicely laid out. You learn how to use it without having to do any, without having to look anymore. It doesn't take long at all for that. Down here, this is the CD. Here is your just a nice cubby with a non-slip bottom. I've been just dropping my phone in there. Shifter, eco mode button, traction control, drink holders. These are the standard GM drink holders, so they have the little cushion cup things in them that cause things to stay. Another good spot for your phone right here. Decent cubby down the middle. And you'll see this one has the USBs and stuff. I will note that they kind of look like an afterthought in this car, and that's probably because they are. This hasn't had the Equinox here hasn't had a serious update in quite a while. So everything in it is kind of it's had little updates every year, and that's it. Back seat is a good size. You can get the kids in there really easily, and you have a lot of cargo room. So as far as the interior goes, this is a great vehicle. Tons of headroom, tons of adjustment options, seating options, lots of cargo, lots of everything in this car on the interior is awesome. My real pet peeve with this one is just like some of the others that we've driven in this class. It's just a little bit underpowered, and it tends to shift gears a lot to try to make up for that. And those two things really kind of turn me off on this car. Great exterior, awesome interior. They just need to work on the drivetrain a little. But that's it. That's all I've got. This has been Aaron from AaronOnAutos.com in the 2015 Chevrolet Equinox, and we'll talk to you again soon.